For me, living my best life is just making the right decision, right? Getting up, optimizing my day as much as possible. For a lot of people, it's a lot to digest. That's a lot to take on because it's like it's constant work. It's constant work. But now you just make certain things a norm, and it's not. It's just really just who you become. I it's like eating, right? Eating certain foods. I don't eat certain foods anymore because if I eat them, I'll get sick. There's certain things like I'm a donut guy. I'm not like not Krispy Kremes, a donut bar, those designer donuts. I'm like pink box. You go in there, the lady give you like 1,700 donut holes, right? I'm that. But if I try to eat those now, I would get sick. So yeah, I still, label myself a donut guy, but I just don't partake in it anymore. So when it comes to like getting up, getting the workout in, taking a class, trying to make a sound financial decision, and in order to reap the benefits of that, in the future, it's easy. Not the action itself, but the decision part, because it really only takes a second to make the right decision. I don't confuse living my best life with like other stuff, man. I think a lot of us we are so just prone to pleasing somebody else, validating. We'll get on social media and be like, "I'm living my best life," drink in hand, doing some weird dance, man, to try to give the impression to a bunch of strangers that you are really that happy. You can look at people's face on social media and see that that's not always the truth. Just doing the dance, they just unhappy. Or you can look at an old post, something somebody was complaining about or griping about. If you live in your best life, nah, you just probably having a good day. Yeah, I get up, try to put my best foot forward. That's not always easy. You have some days where things don't always go according to plan. You have some days to where people will try to get at you, man. Even as reserved as I am, man, right? You'll have some days where people try to take shots, and that's cool. That is the most potent source of pre-workout there is nowadays, but that's life, man. I don't know anywhere that you've read somewhere or you've seen a video to where we don't know that life is tough and that it will not go according to plan. But I think most people, and that's personal opinion, I think most people want to be that person, especially in their lives. You can tell by what you see on social media, but you, when it comes time to turn, any type of success or whatever inward, man, some folks are just out of there. They put their hands up, they shut the light off and leave the room. But will outsource that commitment, that drive, those standards to somebody else, to some athlete, some actor, right? I used to see it, man. People will be in arguments over these athletes. Man, go, man, go. People getting in fights over that stuff. But their own house don't be in order. And it comes like that with like trouble too. When these celebrities get in trouble, man, we'll be the first one to have something to say. We'll pop a meme out there so quick or change our profile photo to that person's mugshot when we know we got stuff that just we hide it or we lie, right? It's just telling, man. But in order for you to be the best version of yourself, for one, you got to be open with yourself. If you lie to yourself, you're gonna lie to anybody, and it's gonna be quick. Just, I'm an astronaut. I'm not. I work in higher ed, but I'm an astronaut. And people will look, don't even blink, don't even flinch, because they're used to lying to themselves, man. And I stay away from them people, man. They're kind of scary. People will confuse ego and being conceited with just confidence in yourself, right? If you know what you're capable of and you work towards that, there's gonna be such a degree of separation from everybody else, and it'll happen just so quick, and it'll happen every day by default, to where you really gotta ask yourself, man, why am I mad at this person? Because she's doing, they're doing what they said that they're gonna do, right? You can't be. A lot of that stuff is just personal, right? It's internal. If you want something in life, you got to work hard, man. And don't get mad when somebody be like, hey, I did this. here you go, because you're not willing to change. A lot of us will get mad at folks that came from the same situation as us and they out here winning. When that should be inspiration. Damn, they was just like me, if not worse. But when you get set in your ways, you don't want to change. I use it as fuel, man. It's cats that I grew up with, cats that I was in the military with, and you see them now, man, and they put on all this weight. And no shade on them, live your life, right? But it'll be them coming to convince you, man, I'm just enjoying being out. Cool. I didn't enjoy being in that 300-pound body, man. But it's always them justifying to you. Me, I'm just gonna continue working out. I'm just gonna continue eating right. Like I'm getting old, man. I can't be carrying all that weight, some big old gut, knowing I got these disc issues, man. But when you say that and you be like, okay, that's my process, that's when folks get mad because they feel like you talking about them. You know, we whole adults out here. You make your own decisions. Like I don't think I'm better than anybody, but I do strive to really be that stuff that we keep talking about, right? I do strive to be that best version of myself. And I'll take a look at an older version and I'll say, okay, well, I need to do this. I need to do that. I'll see people doing much better than me and I'll gravitate to them, man. And I'll just start asking questions and taking notes, man. And I'll set my feelings aside because a lot of times when it comes to things that you might want to do, you know, somebody that's trying to put you on will tell you, man, you might want to stop doing that. Damn, that's gonna be tough, but I think I want this, so I'm willing to change. A lot of people ain't like that, but you know, start working on being that version. That'll be your aura, right? You know, you'll get up, you'll optimize your day, you'll try your best to make those decisions. That will be the focus. Like, man, I'm not about to be worrying about these celebrities and their money and their life and their gold. Man, if you notice, I don't even wear jerseys. My last name Brantley. I'm not wearing some other man's name. And it's no shade at people that do it, but I have little processes that I do in order to keep me on track. One thing you can do is just see what everybody else doing. If you do the complete opposite of what like most people are doing when it comes to goals, you'll be fine, right? Most people will start a workout routine and stop quick, fast, man. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. That's no shot at them, but that's something that's tough. Right? Most people will start a educational degree program and then fizzle out, not doing the due diligence for the type of school or whatever and all that other stuff. And then next thing you know, they form their opinion how it's a waste of time. It's supposed to be a waste of your time now because it's a waste of their time. They didn't do the due diligence. That's the world now. I need you to think like me and agree with me in order for me to want to be around you. That's like a child, man. Billions of people in this world. All you gotta do is just find somebody or some people or a group, you know, that's kind of doing the things that you want to do. You know, try to get around them. And anybody that's worth a damn, like when it comes to the goals, they'll share that stuff with you, right? Don't be scared to ask them. Don't ask stupid questions though, man. And don't ask questions on repeat. You know what I mean? People been asking the same workout stuff over the years. Man, you don't drink? I've addressed all that, man. And now it's time for you to get that sauce up. I got a couple of cats. I only talk to a handful of cats, man. I find myself saying a lot, man. This world is crazy, man. Like, look at the direction, you know, things are going. What's considered trendy, man. And yeah, but Gaga said it. He said it best, man. He said, it's easier to be great in your life because ain't nobody trying to do much no more. And we know that's true, right? It's a mean thing to say right now, but if you want something in like for yourself, right? Or if you need to live a certain way, my advice is just start doing that. Start working on that. And that's gonna be the toughest thing ever, man. Getting away from people, finding a routine. But it is the greatest feeling ever when you realize you are not like the rest of these folks, right? Not meaning you think that you're better, but just, man, you know what? I told myself moving forward that this is the life I'm going to live. These are the things that I'm going to do. And I've been doing that. But I'm not about to be one of them cats, man. You are assertive and disciplined, just standoffish when you talking about somebody else and their goals, man. What they doing, man. You know everybody else stats and all that other stuff. And then when it comes time to turn it inwards, meek, soft, docile, man. No belief. Just even your facial expressions change, man. Nah, I can't do that. I can't. For one, because I'm a father. Two, just in general, you you lose yourself doing that when you are obsessed with what somebody else is doing. You lose yourself.